in our phones. Welcome back.
Come dine with us.
Right? Again, we're just getting
November edition.
November edition. Can you imagine?
That's pretty exciting.
It's pretty exciting.
We're so happy you're here.
Thank you for joining us.
Even if you're catching us live or not, catch
That's
us on
right.
the replay. It's always fun on the replay too.
Always fun.
Excellent. So,
And it's almost like the holiday season, the snowman.
he's just our friend in the background.
It's the only decoration I have because that's just the way I do it. So,
Oh.
completely opposite of her, who probably has your house
I do.
completely out. Are you done?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not there yet.
Yeah. Now,
All
okay. So, today we are cooking
Breakfast for dinner.
breakfast for dinner. This
My
is a
favorites.
variation of breakfast for dinner, right? It's not your typical bacon and eggs and potato and all that fun stuff. It is a bacon and mushroom breakfast bowl, so
Right.
it's a bit of a variation.
But we still have bacon.
We still have bacon. It's not your regular bacon. We'll talk about that in a second.
Exactly.
And we're using a skillet so that we don't have to have our back to you. We're going to cook it right smack in the middle so you can see it all.
That's right. And hopefully we have some people following along with us. This is a fun one. Breakfast for dinner, my favorite.
It is a lot of fun.
It's-
We had breakfast for dinner last week, actually. I mean, it's always, you kind of get in a rut. You don't know what to have. It's good anytime.
We've said probably eat backwards. Have our bigger meal in the morning and our breakfast at night. We don't need that much food before we go to bed at night.
It's true.
So
But breakfast usually for us is not small.
I know.
It's we go big or go home.
We go big or go home. Surprise, surprise. I know it comes to a surprise to all of you out there. So, but we can get going with the breakfast for dinner because we got lots of great things to talk about at the end too. So
Yeah.
make sure you stay tuned. We got some exciting things coming up. And
Yeah.
all that kind of great stuff. So it's pretty good.
It's good.
It's good. Hope
It is.
everyone's had a great November so far. And
Yeah. It
getting-
feels like it's been a long time, but it hasn't. It's only been a month.
It's only been a month. That's
But-
how much we love you guys. We miss you.
We do miss you.
We do.
We're so happy you're here. All right, bacon and mushroom breakfast bowl. Let's get to cooking.
Let's get to cooking.
All right, so we're using a skillet, like we said. Here we go. Done. We're gonna put some olive oil into the skillet. Olive oil. Sorry, not olive oil. We're using
I was going
avocado
to say
oil.
avocado oil.
We usually use olive oil, but no, we're using avocado oil. Something different, right?
So that's warming up. I'm going to start chopping some mushrooms.
Here, I'm
which-
gonna put this back here.
We've got some great mushrooms here while we...
Okay, so our mushrooms today, we're using two different types.
Portobello.
Portobello.
I love portobello mushrooms.
Very meaty. And we're using cremini. Now, I think the recipe, let me check the recipe. It only called for 8 mushrooms.
She thinks we're going to count and measure.
8 mushrooms.
What has she not learned yet?
Yeah. So, this is the fun thing about recipes is that I use them as a guide. That's just me. It's just to give you a guide of
That's right.
an approximation, right? You can follow it completely, totally, and utterly. Not a problem. I just don't typically do. And we know she doesn't.
Which is why I don't bake. Had the conversation with some friends of mine at work today about baking versus cooking. And I still talk about the stress baking causes me. It's incredible.
It's because it's you got to be exact for baking, right? Otherwise,
No.
it can go hairy.
So,
All right, so cremini mushrooms and portobello mushrooms, right? Phytonutrients they have beta glucans, which is it supports the immune system. Can you hear the sizzle?
I love that sizzle.
I love it.
Me too.
I like the skillet idea. Great. All right.
Good job. You made it sound like it was me. It wasn't me. It was totally your thing.
All right.
Message. By the way, I'm buying a skillet. I'm like, okay.
Well, I didn't want to have our backs to you. That's no fun. And we do advocate for cooking seasonally, right? In the winter. We're moving into the winter months. It's fall now, but it's really winter. Come on, let's face it.
Oh, it's so cold out there tonight.
So cold, right? We want warming food. So we're going to be cooking a lot more, and I didn't want to have our back to you guys. That's just not kosher. So this is what we're doing. Skillet is going to work just great, and that way we don't have to have our backs to you. All right, so mushrooms, what were they known for by the Romans?
Oh, the food of the gods.
Food of the gods.
Right.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
No, I keep cutting you off. Apparently, I feel like I'm talking to I'm so sorry.
That's all good.
Most people don't like mushrooms because of the texture.
Right.
But they are so good. If you can get past that texture, so delicious. Portobello.
Portobello, we're kind of new to portobello in our house. We have, they're really, really meaty, right? And we've just fallen in love with them. So we're using them quite often, actually.
They're great for vegans, vegetarians as a burger, right?
Yes.
Because they're that meaty.
Definitely.
People on keto, I've seen them use them as a bun.
Ah! That's
right?
cool.
And they see how they kind of curve up.
Yep.
So you just put everything right in there. I've used them as pizza crusts.
Excellent.
Right. So great ideas there as well.
So a couple of things about mushrooms actually. We want to remove the stem because it's kind of tough. Doesn't really give you any more value. So take out that stem, especially in a portobello. Not so much in the other ones. You can eat it in the other ones. The texture is a little different. But in the portobello ones, definitely take off the stem. But do you know what else? If you want to amp up your, here you go. I'll just hold the mushroom. If you want to amp up your vitamin D intake, you can put them in a windowsill or wherever there's sunlight, and it'll actually absorb some vitamin D. You cook it up, boom, you've added a little bit of vitamin D.
And we need a little bit this time of the year.
Totally.
And I mean a little bit,
A lot. We all need a lot. If you live in Canada, come on, it's cool. So definitely a good thing. All right, so we've got the mushrooms in there. Great source of selenium, rich source of vitamin B, so that's important for heart health.
energy.
Definitely. B vitamins, super important for that. So we're gonna fry that up. Excellent.
Great idea in the skillet, girl.
Yay! The avocado oil.
Yes.
Really great if you're gonna be, it'll absorb any fat. So olive oil, avocado oil, any oils, right, are gonna help enhance the absorption of any fat soluble vitamins. So that's always a plus. Great source of lutein, which is really important for eye health,
heart
health. Perfect. Yes, absolutely.
Corn.
Let's throw it in. We're throwing in the corn. Now, for the corn, may not always be in season. Go ahead and get the frozen stuff. It's not a problem. Sometimes it's just we gotta do what we gotta do. Now, you do want to look. We want to be careful about GMOs, right? We want them to be not genetically modified.
No.
That's not a great place to be. Corn, great source of manganese and B vitamins. So again, great for energy production, those B vitamins. It's a great source of fiber. Oh my gosh. Okay, here's a fun tidbit.
Are we talking the test?
Yeah, we're talking
the test. That
Here's a great way to check out how fast you're digesting or how slow you're digesting.
and so important because so many people will come to us and say, "I'm good. I'm regular. It's like clockwork, and we're having dinner, so that's fine." You do the transit test with Janice. Janice, who are you? Hi, I'm Jeanette.
Hi, nice to meet you.
I know you, Janet. Janet's a mix of Jeanette and Janice.
It is. So I get it.
We get it. Squirrel moment. Welcome to our life. Where people who tell us all the time, "I'm regular, don't worry about it, I don't need to do it." They do the transit test and come back to us with, "Wow, I had no clue." So really important. It should be done regularly. I don't think you need to do it every week, but you know what? I think
Just
twice
do it
a
once.
year.
No, just do it.
I do it once, twice a year because your digestion changes.
Yeah.
I've done it twice. I'll throw that out there. And it's amazing how it changes from one to the other.
All right.
Don't obsess about it, but it's a good thing to go.
It's a valuable tool. What you're going to do is you're going to take a cup of corn. You're going to have that for dinner, for lunch, whatever. Just have it. And then you're going to notice when you see it in your bowel movements. Because you're going to see it. You're going to see the casing. So that's going to let you know. So if you see it, if you have it for supper tonight and you see it tomorrow night, right, 24 hours,
Falls within
that range.
yes. Keeping in mind everyone is somewhat different, but yes,
Totally.
that's a good.
Totally, but it gives you an idea on how fast things are working.
That's right.
So, okay, excellent. So, let's add in the bacon.
Yeah.
Okay, we're using side pork.
Did we finish the transit test?
Yeah, transit test.
First time you see it and the last time you see it.
Right.
That's important. And all it does is tells you how good your digestion system is working.
Right.
So it is really important to know because even if you are fairly regular, it can still be backed up. It can still get stalls there, and you want to get sure that that is working properly. So that's a transit test. You want more information? You know where to call us.
We're not going to cut that up.
Yes.
Okay, we should probably cut it into more bite-sized pieces. We're using side pork. All right, so bacon, you know what? As delicious as it is, and sometimes it's fine, no worries. But it does have, you run into an issue with the preservatives, things like celery salt, things like that. They use those to preserve it. Now, we can run into some issues when, how can I explain this? Okay, so nitrates, there's nitrates in everything, so I don't want you to be fearful of nitrates. But we can run into problems because nitrates can turn into nitrosamines, which can become carcinogenic. And how that happens is in high heat and high fat combined together, that's when we can run into some problems. Now, side pork, there's no preservatives. right? It's side pork, and you're spicing it the way you want. So it's a much better situation if you're going to be having a bacon leg, because it's just like bacon. It's a little bit thicker. It's so delicious, and you're running into less of an issue with those nitrosamines, because we don't want to put those carcinogens in the body. We can start running into trouble.
And if you prefer not to have any meat in it, throw in some beans. Get the protein in, tofu, beans. All that works for you as well. So again, all the recipes that we use can be versatile to and adapted to what your preference is. And there's just days we just don't feel like it, or we might not have it on hand. Or throw in beans, I would throw in chicken too in this one.
Sure.
Any kind of protein, bacon obviously
Tofu,
is good.
Tofu,
sure. Beans, all delicious.
Ground beef? No, you wouldn't do ground beef, but you can do ground. They have ground beef looking stuff, right? That's good for vegetarians. I think it's tofu that they use. Oh my gosh, that smells delicious. Now we're gonna add some salt and pepper, right? Salt, Himalayan salt, not iodized salt, but the Himalayan salt. Great for electrolyte balance. And pepper has the phytonutrient pepperine, which is great. It warms us up from the inside, right? Really great for metabolism. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And then we're gonna add an egg. Salt and pepper, perfect. Now, the recipe.
I wish you guys could smell this.
That's going to be delicious.
It is so delicious.
Yeah, that's going to be great. We don't try our recipes, not all of them. Some of them we do, but this one we really try to give you a real indication of what's going on, right?
One of these days, I'm going to sneak in some liver. She'll never know.
I will know, just so you know. Now, the original recipe does not call for anything green. I don't like that.
We like the greens.
So we're going to throw in some spinach right at the end. It's going to make it delicious. I throw spinach in basically everything. So I typically take off the stems. I find the stems hard to chew, I guess, for lack of a better word. So we're just going to remove the stems. And so what Jeanette has done, well, go ahead, you can explain. So just kind of moved it over.
Yeah, just moved it over to keep everything nice and simple. So I'm going to cook the eggs right in here, and then we're going to top the spinach up when we're done. But it's one pan. You can get everything done. It's perfect size. Everything's topped off to the side. Add your eggs in when everything else is cooked and warmed up, because your eggs, as you know, will not take long. And cook your eggs the way you like them. So,
you know, this would be really great poached as well.
Absolutely.
Soft poached, and then you would have the rest of, like, the yolk just kind of ooey gooey into everything. I mean, come on, delicious. Now, eggs, perfect source of protein. All the necessary amino acids to give a complete protein. It's actually one of the most digestible proteins that there is.
This is the lazy way I cook eggs. My dad, actually, this is the way he does it. And he does actually make the best eggs ever. And we just let the steam cook them, so you don't have to worry about flipping them and then breaking that yolk.
Oh, that's cool. I don't do that.
We're just going to let the steam cook.
Excellent. All right, I'm trying to get you some spinach here. So spinach, we know the phytonutrient obviously is chlorophyll. It's green, right? Super delicious. Helps to alkalize the body. Great for just full body protections from those free radicals, because you know about those rascals.
She's not a fan.
No,
neither am I.
Nobody should be a fan of free radicals.
Get that stuff out of your system.
We want to fight free radicals left, right, and center, right? Because they are, just in case this is your first one, let me just go over it quickly. So, free radicals are little rascals. They go around the body and they go around the cells and they steal electrons, making those cells now unstable. That's not good. It's not a good situation to be in. I was just making it in smaller pieces. So there you go. Great source of iron. Sorry, we're just kind of squirrely tonight.
We are so squirrely tonight.
It's just the way it is.
It's just the way it is.
So great source of iron, rich in phytonutrients, beta carotene and lutein. Lutein we talked about, right? Really great for eye health. Really, really good. Beta carotene as well, right? It just helps to protect us against cell damage, and we have to do that these days. We always come back to, we live stressful lives. That's just the way life is. So we automatically are starting off with the stress. We want to help fight that stress. What else? We put chemicals in our body. Our air is there, or breathing air that's not necessarily super great quality. So we're just being bombarded with toxins all the time. That's just life. So we want to make sure that we're putting all that great stuff in there to help fight all those things that are going on that could end up hurting us.
Can we move a little bit? because I thought with my glasses I can see, but I want to do some shout outs to these people who are watching. Well, I have a movable island.
Okay, go check it out.
Okay,
How about you just go in?
Oh, no, I got some friends from way back in elementary school watching, and an old neighbor, thank you. Oh, and my niece is watching.
Can you see who's online?
I can't see that.
Okay.
Oh, yes, you should go and see. You gotta say hi to these people. Thank you guys so much for watching. It is
I'm coming in.
always fun, and we so appreciate it. Janice is coming in so we can see.
All right.
She's
Casey in the back, that's my cousin, and my sister-in-law Gail, Jean-François Berriot. That's someone I grew up with, kind of, right? Someone from school, from Val d'Or. Maria, thank you. That's so cool.
So nice. Oh, my mom's online too. Hi, Mama.
Excellent. Thanks, guys, for tuning in. We're super excited.
So excited.
All right. I think we're ready to put that in. So let's go ahead and we don't have to put all that
Yes,
in.
Linda, I miss you. I'm going to come and see you one of these days, okay? Or you can come and see me too. I know where you live.
All right. So we're going to throw that in here. Oh, my gosh. That's a thing of beauty right there. Okay, so throwing it in. Can I throw it in?
Throw her away. Look at that.
Okay, we're not going to put all that in because it's going to ruin our eggs. Okay, done.
Girl, you're killing me tonight.
Okay.
I wish you could see this. So the eggs are cooked perfectly. Look at that.
All right, so are we done with this?
We are.
I'm going to move it
So I'm
over.
going to put the lid back on, steam up that spinach a little bit.
Okay. Doesn't take long to wilt spinach. Only takes a couple of minutes. Not a problem.
Would you like a fork or a knife? A fork or a spoon?
It's going to be hard to just do it with a knife, so maybe just a fork.
Okay.
Maybe just a fork. So, okay, while we're getting this, okay, so let's say we've been doing this for what, 15 minutes? 10 minutes? 15 minutes? In that short amount of time, we have supper ready.
Supper's ready.
This could be breakfast, right?
Lunch.
You could hard boil the egg.
Oh.
You could hard boil the egg.
You got a little bit of sass going on. I was going to say.
It is a little, I'm feeling a little sassy today.
Yeah.
What can you
Even
do?
the dress is a little sassy. I love it.
You could hard boil the eggs. Right? Cook it ahead of time. Hard boil your eggs. Cook this ahead of time. And guess what? You have lunch tomorrow, the next day. You're good to go. So, you know what? Eating healthy doesn't have to be complicated. It could be bare bones.
Mm-hmm.
It can be a little fancy.
Inexpensive.
It wasn't expensive. And we're getting all the necessary ingredients, or all the necessary nutrients that we need. We're getting proteins, we're getting fats, we're getting fibers. Powerhouse right here. All right. Think we're good?
I think we're good.
Okay, let's get that in. I'm excited. This one.
And the egg yolk is just
Yeah.
going to run right in and bind all that together.
Yeah. We're even ready for breakfast. We have coffee. It's just coffee. It's nothing that exciting in here. Yeah.
Okay. I'm done with this.
Did you want to try and bring that over and show them?
I think I'm going to because
It's a thing of beauty right there. Let me get this out of the way.
lift up the cord. So check that out.
There's our eggs,
Look at
perfectly
those
steamed, and
eggs.
here's everything else. Protein, fat, and fiber powerhouse right here.
So good for you. And again, I say it, I think it's every one of our come down with us. Fat, fiber, protein.
Yeah.
Breakfast of champions.
It's a powerhouse.
It's an absolute must. If you do anything, fat, fiber, protein.
Can you see the lipstick?
Come on.
You can even add, if you wanted to, you could even add potatoes to this, maybe regular potatoes or sweet potatoes.
You can do any vegetable you want.
You know, it's pretty universal. It's true. But yeah, protein, fat, fiber, all done in 15 minutes or less. We're gonna nourish. We're gonna get ready for protecting ourselves, right? We gotta protect ourselves from all the invaders out there.
So many.
Not people invaders.
Or aliens.
Or aliens. Well, maybe aliens. Who knows? Oh, that is fantastic.
Okay, we've got to show that.
Yeah, definitely. Whoops, corn.
Look at that. But just wait. Now I cook the eggs. Oh.
They're a little hard to make them really runny.
But delicious.
That right there, my friends, that is a thing of beauty. I think this is way more fun when we don't try the recipes, to be honest with you, because it gives you guys the opportunity to, you know, see real reactions. We don't filter.
What? Really?
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 I know that's probably shocking to most of you. We don't filter. It's I got no time to filter up there. There's just no time. There's too much going on in there. All right, are we ready to dig in?
Dig in. Bon appetit, everybody. And to you.
And to you.
Ready? I think I just have
I want a piece of bacon.
I don't think all I have.
I'm totally making this at home. I'm gonna get us a knife.
I think this actually could be one of my favorites.
Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, that flavoring?
I'm a big fan of every ingredient in here.
I was, but I was a little nervous. I don't know why I was a little nervous because I'm like corn and mushrooms, you know, is it gonna be flavorful? Oh my goodness, guys.
So delicious.
Oh, I hope you make this. If you don't have the recipe, go online, fullbodiednutrition.com. The recipe is there for you to print out. It's PDF. You just print it out or just look at it and write down what you need. But you can print it right off. Oh, that is totally worth it.
I would add more spinach. Because it is. Lunchbox, that's down, right? I got like 3 pieces.
Okay.
And I would have cooked the egg a little bit less.
Well, yeah, but we got talking. So.
I got a little sidetracked.
Oh my goodness.
It's delicious.
Oh, I'm so pleased with how that turned out. Oh. Honey, I'm making it at home this week.
My friend's at work. I'm coming in with it for lunch next week.
Oh my goodness.
It is delicious. I don't know if you can hear the music. We obviously a little bit in the background because it's me and I need to have music in the background, and you're a music lover as well, but music is really my
zen.
Oh my goodness. It's my form of meditation, really, and we can talk about that another day, but I've got an old song playing, and I think last week or a couple times ago we talked about my grandfather suddenly feeling like he was right there.
Yeah.
We did. This is my grandparents, the same grandparents. That's their song, and I just it's just a nice feeling.
It's kind of like they're here.
They're here. She's,
Sorry, can't talk. Gotta eat.
Gotta eat.
Oh
We have some exciting stuff coming up.
We do.
First of all, we're going to start with our Come Dine With Us is the last Thursday of every month, as you know, except for next month. Next month is the holiday season. It's officially launched off a couple of weeks ago for many people.
Yep.
But we are real people. We have families and friends, and our business and our family and our friends are very important to us, as are our clients. But we are going to not do Come Dine With Us next month.
Right.
Because we want to spend time with our families, but we want you to spend time with your family and friends as well, because that is very important. So there will not be any. We will back in January.
Totally.
So the next Come Dine With Us will be in 2020. Oh, amazing. Where has time gone?
I'm just throwing stuff all over the place.
It's okay, I'll clean it up after you leave. I got it.
Oh my god. Okay, so another thing about this, I was worried that it didn't have any onions or garlic or anything like that. It doesn't need it.
It
doesn't.
doesn't.
Oh my god, this is wonderful.
Like
legit. I don't think we've eaten this much online while doing our thing.
And you could really tweak it to add in your favorite vegetables.
This is wonderful. Okay, so
breakfast Buddha bowls. So that's Come Dine With Us. We'll see you in January. We are also launching a few new exciting things that we're pretty excited about.
Excellent.
Right?
Yes.
Are we? We are. We're so excited.
We're totally
excited.
So this week we launched Come Cook With Us.
Come Cook With Us.
And that's going to be, it's a kind of a souped up video. It's not live like we do here. It's similar to what we do here. If you haven't seen the video is on our YouTube channel, or it's on our website under videos. Super, super easy to find.
Right.
Come Cook With Us it's going to be something we're going to do seasonally.
It's a cooking show.
It is a cooking show.
It's a cooking show. It's not live, so it's taped. It's just bloopers at the end. You can guarantee if you haven't watched it, you've got to watch it to the end. It's worth just that.
Definitely.
But definitely our Come Cook With Us. It's just the sister version of Come Dine With Us.
Just in a video form.
So stay tuned for those. We are very excited.
Our first one is out, and it's in regards to local organic apples. And we do 3 recipes. We do a breakfast, a lunch, and a supper. So it's like 20 minutes. Breakfast, lunch, and supper. Done. All using local organic apples. That's what this one was about. Next one will be about whatever.
Whatever we decide.
We haven't decided
when
yet.
we get there. So if you have suggestions on something you want to see, please
send
let
them.
us know.
Yeah,
We
yeah.
always want to know. So yeah, definitely that's the Come Cook With Us.
Mm-hmm.
The video that we launched this week, we've already had a few people reach out to us that tried the recipes and loved it. So thank you for those who watched the video. Thank you to those who have made it. We love the feedback because we're here to help you and we're here because of you. So we really want that feedback. So thank you so much for that. Come cook with us.
Mm-hmm.
Come dine with us.
Mm-hmm.
Exciting.
And
I'm excited about this
I'm
one.
sorry, I can't stop eating. It's so
That's okay.
delicious.
It's okay. I got it.
Okay.
You got a big one coming up too. So the next one we'll be launching in the new year will be our podcasts.
Wow!
You scared me a little bit. I wasn't expecting that.
So sorry.
So we will be launching our podcasts. So that'll be exciting as well. Some great topics coming up on that.
Guest speakers.
We have a few already lined up for that. We might also have some guest speakers with Come Dine With Us and Come Cook With Us. So we're excited about that.
So that's going to start happening in January.
That's in January.
We'll make sure to keep you posted.
Absolutely. Newsletters are going to stay the same. The blogs will stay the same. So that's exciting. We always have a lot of fun doing those. So thank you for reading those. Those are pretty special to us.
So 2020 is going to be a busy year.
2020 is looking to be a busy year.
All right. So 2020, it's a new decade, guys. It's a new decade.
Yeah.
That's pretty exciting. So, also happening in January is our 12-week wellness. It's our 12-week wellness initiative. We are adding an additional feature to our 12-week wellness initiative. We're adding a video option. So, sorry, just had to chew and not choke. All right, so we're adding this feature, the video feature, which, you know what? If you prefer to read things, you have the version there. If you prefer to listen, it's there as well. The choice is yours.
Yep.
Super excited about this. We've got you covered, whether you want to read or whether you just want to listen.
And there's lots of topics just to read.
Oh yeah.
You don't have to do any. You just want to do the other. You have to do one of them.
Well,
You have to read, listen, or
okay.
watch.
I'm glad she corrected herself because I'm like, huh?
That was the day I had today. I'm going to eat. That's the talk.
We're so excited about this 12-week initiative, right? 2020 is a new decade. There's a new way of doing things, right? It's time to reach your goals. I'm not talking about making a resolution. We're not talking about that. We are talking about how we can help you learn how to make new goals, sustainable goals, goals that you want to achieve.
That's right.
Not based on everybody else, what you want to achieve. We're going to help get you there, right? That's what we want for everybody in 2020. We want wellness. Now, wellness is not always about, this is something I feel passionate about.
It is, and it's great. It's wonderful.
Wellness is not always about weight.
No.
Most people think it's about weight. It's not always about weight. Wellness has a lot to do with how you feel. Do you have the energy to do what you need to do in a day? Do you sleep well? Do you have good blood results? Because that's important too, right? There are markers.
Are you in a good mood?
Are
How's
you
your
happy?
mood, right?
How do you manage stress? These are all markers of wellness.
Yes, and which is what we are huge about.
Absolutely. We need to take the focus off, I gotta be a number. It's not what it's about.
I think most of you know I've hired a personal trainer. I love working out. I love being at the gym. It's a stress relief for me. It's the whole bit. And you'll see in the next couple of days, I'm going to post a before and after picture. And the number on the scale, the difference is so small. But the view of it is incredible. The difference of it, incredible. And when I met with my trainer a couple of weeks ago, I love him to death, and he said to me, so what do you want to do? Where do you want to be in a year? What do you want to weigh? I'm like, you know what? For the first time in my life, it doesn't matter what I weigh.
That's powerful.
It doesn't matter what I weigh.
That's powerful.
It's what I can push. It's what I can lift. It's what energy I have. It's how healthy I feel. It's how happy I am. And for the first time it's not about the number scale, and we are huge about that because it's not. You have the same results.
Absolutely.
Right? The difference in you is about just getting over what that number is. I don't get on the scale anymore.
For me, it really wasn't about a number. Oh, this is going to be like this. We're getting into the nitty gritty of stuff here. Sorry, guys. We're philosophizing.
With a little, want a piece of bacon?
No, I'm good. the number on the scale for me. So I'll just back up just really quickly. So my goal when I went to school at CSNN and found this lovely lady, my goal was to help me. That's it. Didn't know what I was going to do with the degree, but I knew that my diploma, sorry, not a degree, because there are degree programs. That's not what we did. We did a diploma program. I just wanted to help me. That's it. Just me. So I've had fibromyalgia for 15 years, and I was highly medicated. I had a lot of issues, right? I was pre-diabetic. I had liver issues and kidney issues that were starting to get bad. And I needed to help myself. And going back to school and learning about nutrition, I'm not completely unmedicated. I have the energy that I need to get things done. I sleep well. You know, that was my goal.
Fun.
Thanks, honey.
Just saying.
Ditto. That was my goal. My goal. And that's what's important about this 12-week program. 12-week wellness initiative, it's about you.
About you.
What do you want to achieve? If your goal is to achieve, I want to eat 3 vegetables a day, that's great. That's what we want. If that's what you want and that's your goal that you want to achieve, that's where we're going to go. Exactly. That's what we're going to focus on. Yep. So you're going to have a lot of assistance from us. You're going to, so you have the modules, you do it at your own pace, right? We're going to have one-on-one email support. We're going to have a private Facebook group so we can talk to each other, so we can talk. We're going to send you tips. We're going to send you all kinds of information there as well. But it's also for us to talk to each other. We want that sense of community so that people know they're not alone, because you're not alone.
You're so not alone.
No, we want to do this together.
It's about realizing what your healthy is and that it's all different for everybody else. And I think one of the things that we both have learned, it's the relationship we have with food. We are, again, we eat what we want. We do. We opened up our practice, and we opened it officially when we were counting down that last hour. We went to McDonald's and had McDonald's. We are about eating your cupcake and having your wine.
Because cupcakes, kale, and wine can totally coexist.
They totally coexist.
It's about balance, guys.
It's about balance, and it's about, as you said, being able to sustain it.
That's what we want too. We want this to be forever. We don't want this to be I'm on it, I'm off it. I'm on it, I'm off it. No, it's a day-to-day thing. It's something you're going to work on day to day. That's just life.
That's just life. And you will have more issues eating that cupcake, stressing out about it.
Right, because it compromises digestion.
Just eat the cupcake.
Just eat the cupcake.
Just eat the cupcake.
It's
okay. Not about what good food is or what bad food is. Food is food. Enjoy it.
That's another thing we need to move away from, I feel like.
Yes, absolutely. We've said that a couple times too.
There is no good or bad food, guys.
Nope.
It's just not how it is. Nope. There's just healthier versions. This program, the 12-week wellness initiative, it's all about healthy upgrades. Right? Yep. How can I be a little bit better today? And that's going to lead to changes, which is going to lead to more changes, which is going to lead to more changes. Guess what? Now you have a sustainable lifestyle because you've created it.
Yep.
We want to help get to there. So the launch date for that, that was a lot of information, guys. Woo! My goodness. You're welcome. Or sorry. I don't know which one it is. So our launch date for our 12-week wellness initiative is, drumroll please, is January 6th.
Right after the holidays.
Right after the holidays. Enjoy your holidays. Enjoy your family. Enjoy your kidlets. Enjoy. Just enjoy. And then we get to work. January 6th, 2020. It's a new decade. Let's do this.
Let's do it.
All right.
What else?
Should we continue eating? Or
should we shut that down, we're going to eat. We are definitely going to eat. I think before we go, we want to wish you the greatest of holiday seasons.
Absolutely.
Enjoy your own time, your self-care. Enjoy your time with your family. Enjoy your time with your friends.
Oh, in saying that, our December newsletter comes out December 1st, and it talks about that, right?
It does.
Your mental health during the holidays. Sometimes, you know what? Holidays are a great period, and it's a wonderful thing, and sometimes it's not. So our newsletter, it's going out December 1st, has a lot of tips and tricks on how to get through if it is difficult, right? Mm-hmm. Strategies that you can apply right then and there, so you leave the holiday season with your mental health intact.
Yes, it's important.
Sorry, go ahead.
No, we just wanted to wish you guys a great, happy, healthy, safe holiday season. We are still open for business, so reach out to us if you have any questions. If you want to say hi, if you want us to pop by with coffee or for coffee, we're here.
If you want us to do a recipe of a specific recipe of sorts,
absolutely.
We're here for you.
We just want to make sure that you guys know that we appreciate everything you do for us. All your support and encouragement does not go a day unnoticed. We appreciate that, and we really, truly, from the bottom of our hearts, thank you, and wish you the just best of holiday seasons.
Thanks, guys.
Enjoy your family, guys, and friends.
Bye.
Have a great day.